If you are looking for an amazing destination with beautiful scenery, lakes, lighthouses, mountains and valleys, Canada won't disappoint you. Visit a quiet town, a national park, or a wilderness area not far from a major city. For a vacation filled with gorgeous views, northern lights, waterfalls and fun outdoor adventures, Canada has it all. Let's take a look at the 10 best places to visit in Canada. Number 1. Banff National Park. Canada is famous for its beautiful landscapes. If you really enjoy nature, you cannot miss the Banff National Park. The beauty of nature is all you will find in Canada's first national park, located in Alberta's Rocky Mountains. Incredible wildlife living in those Rocky Mountains combined with big glacial lakes form a beautiful, breathtaking view. You just cannot miss it. Banff's park system allows you to do some hiking or enjoy the landscapes on a bike ride. You can also do a kayak ride. Do not miss the opportunity to be one with Canadian nature and visit this beautiful park on your next vacation. Number 2. Niagara Falls. These breathtaking waterfalls do not need too much introduction. You have probably heard about them before. Niagara Falls is one of the most beautiful waterfalls in the whole world, so you absolutely have to include it on your list when visiting the country. We assure you that you will enjoy these Canadian views, especially Horseshoe Falls, considered the most beautiful of these 3 falls. Number 3. Quebec City. It's the only fortified city in the North American continent north of Mexico. Stroll through the cobblestone streets and soak in the city's magnificent heritage, storied past and European charm. Quebec City is one of the most enchanting places to see in Canada. Because of its many activities and attractions throughout the year, visit the Citadel of Quebec, an active military installation with over 300 years of history, relaxes at Battlefield Park. The site of fierce clashes between the British and French empires today, within the park's 255 acres, you'll find landscaped gardens and monuments, fountains and riverfront views. Perched on a clifftop 60 meters above the St. Lawrence River is the panoramic Dufferin Terrace. This 425-meter-long boardwalk is a marvelous setting for a stroll with spectacular views. Number 4. Toronto. Even though Canada is famous for its wildlife and natural landscapes, it also has some cool things to see in its cities. Try delighting yourself with some artwork in Ontario's Art Gallery. You must visit the famous Hill House, an amazing piece of architecture built in 1903 by the business magnate Sir Henry Mill Pellet. This historical house is usually used as a museum. It has also been used many times as a set for the filming of movies and TV shows. It is totally worth taking a look at this creepy but fancy house. While exploring Toronto, you will find some interesting spots like CN Tower next to Ontario's lake. You can find this famous tower, the most popular in the country, 553 meters high with a stunning 360 degrees view, which will allow you to see the whole city from a panoramic view. Number 5. Ottawa. Canada has a lot to show, and its capital could not fall behind. While visiting Ottawa, you can delight yourself with its rich architecture, a mix of picturesque Gothic buildings with a formalist structure. Take a walk in their streets to enjoy the view of Parliament Hill and other government buildings. There are multiple museums and art galleries you can find in Ottawa. Places like Laurier's House or Canada's War Museum have some artistic and historical pieces for you to discover if you enjoy nature rather than city lights. Take a walk by the Rideau Waterway, the oldest river in North America. This huge river is considered a World Heritage, and it connects Ottawa City with Lake Ontario. Number 6. Golden, British Columbia. Located in the middle of 6 national parks, Golden is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Canada. For outdoor and wildlife adventures, summer activities here include hiking, rock climbing, mountain biking, paragliding, and even heli rafting. Be sure to visit Glacier Park, Yoho, and the Columbia Wetlands located just south of the city. This is North America's longest protected wetlands and home to over 200 different species of birds and animals. If you're interested in wildlife, stop by the Grizzly Bear Refuge at Kicking Horse Mountain Resort. Make sure to pay a visit to its famous resident bear boar and take a walk on the wild side with wolves at the Wolf Center. Number 7. Vancouver. Vancouver is meant to be experienced outdoors thanks to its temperate climate and abundance of rain. The city has its fair share of lush outdoor spaces, the largest among them being Stanley Park. If you're not up for strolling, it's nearly 1,000 acres. Visit some of the city's other beloved outdoor attractions like Queen Elizabeth Park or Van Dusen Botanical Garden. For a real thrill, take a walk across the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which hovers 230 feet above Capilano River. When you're ready to refuel, you'll have your pick of delicious market eats at Granville Island and Lonsdale Key. Number 8. Jasper National Park. You cannot enjoy this country without visiting this park. Before you even get there, you will have already enjoyed one of the most beautiful views in the whole world by crossing the Icefields Parkways. There you can gaze at the Athabasca Glacier and enjoy the view of various turquoise rivers if you are lucky enough. You will be able to see a grizzly bear, just not up too close. Another impressive thing that characterizes Canada is the northern lights in Jasper National Park. You will be able to see the northern lights from May until September. Number 9. Cape Breton Island. Located on the east coast, Cape Breton makes for a great place for a road trip. One of the highlights of the island is the Cabot Trail, which is a 300 km route through the Cape Breton Highlands National Park. Along the way, you'll be driving through a mix of terrain including scenic coastal roads and hills for those feeling adventurous. Cape Breton offers various hiking routes, including the Skyline Trail, which you could explore for epic views of rural Canada. Note 10. St. John's. In Canada's far eastern province of Newfoundland and Labrador is the historic and friendly city of St. John's. This is the main gateway for air travelers to the island of Newfoundland, but many people come simply to enjoy the city. Colorful buildings line the sloping streets that run along hills with views out over the harbor. The city also has numerous historic sites and attractions including Signal Hill, George Street and Cape Spear Lighthouse, but the real appeal is the vibrant atmosphere, the people and the maritime culture that makes this city so unique from mainland Canada. From the cosmopolitan streets of Toronto to the mountain peaks of the Canadian Rockies, Canada features a diverse set of vacation destinations. So, which one of these places in Canada are you planning to visit during your next holiday? Don't think too much, just pack your bags and book your trip to Canada and try visiting each of the above listed places. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like and click subscribe. Thanks for watching.